Hi 5 Crew! What we're going to do today is review dividing decimals. So we're going to start with a simple problem just to review short division. So let's try 635 divided by 5. So 5 is our divisor and 635 is our dividend. So 5 goes into 6 one time with 1 left over. 5 goes into 13 two times with 3 left over, and 5 goes into 35 7 times. So our answer to this question is 127. So now let's try a question where there is a decimal in the dividend. So let's try 63.5 divided by 5. So 5 again is our divisor, and 63.5 is our dividend. So the way we start this is just by doing regular short division. So 5 goes into 6 one time, 1 left over. 5 goes into 13 two times, 3 left over. 5 goes into 35 7 times. So now we've got this decimal point right here. The only thing we have to do, if there's a decimal in this box or in this little house, we just raise it up above the house. So we raise it to the roof here. So our answer is going to be 12.7 or 12 and 7 tenths. So our rule for this type of question is if there's a decimal in the house or in this little box, you just raise it up to the roof. So now what we're going to do is try a question where there is a decimal in the divisor. So let's try 63.5 divided by 0.5. So we're going to set it up the same way. 0.5 is our divisor, and 63.5 is our dividend. So what we need to do first is make this 5 a whole number. So the way that we do that is multiplying this by 10, and we know when we multiply by 10, you just move the decimal point 1 to the right. Okay? So if we're moving this decimal point 1 to the right, we also need to move this one 1 to the right. Now we can start solving our problem. So we do this the same way we've done before. 5 goes into 6 one time, 1 left over. 5 goes into 13 two times, 3 left over. 5 goes into 35 7 times, and you raise that decimal point up. So your answer is 127.0, or really just 127. So your rule in these type of questions is if there's a decimal on the outside, so if this is a decimal on the outside, you make it slide. Make it slide over. So let's try one more question. Let's try 635 divided by 0.05. So we're going to set it up the same way. 0.05 is our divisor, and 635 is our dividend. So we've got a decimal on the outside, we've got to make it slide. So let's multiply it by 10, and we have to slide it one more time. So we're actually multiplying it by 100 to get 5. So we've got to do the same thing on the inside. Our decimal point is really here, so we're going to move it once and twice. So now our decimal point is here, but we've got these 2 blank spaces, so we have to add in placeholders. So now we can start our division. 5 goes into 6 one time, 1 left over. 5 into 13 twice, 3 left over. 5 into 35 7 times. 5 goes into 0 0 times. And 5 goes into 0 0 times. And then we bring that decimal point up to the top. So our final answer is 12,700. Thanks for watching, 5 Crew.